Our core work here in New Hampshire and in New England is to welcome refugees to the United States. And we're celebrating World Refugee Day, which is a day to show solidarity with refugees in a real tangible way. And one way is to celebrate refugees, hear their stories, remember their journeys, and acknowledge how important they are to our entire region, especially the state of New Hampshire. New Hampshire needs people to come here and live and work and contribute. Refugees come through a legal system set up by the United States. We welcome them. We help them to learn English and enter the workforce and settle here and build communities. And so this is what we're celebrating today. I think there are misconceptions that have been amplified in recent months that people who come here to the United States are looking for a handout, looking to take something from Americans. That's actually not true. People who come here to the United States as refugees and in other classes of entrance to the country want to contribute, they want to give back, they want to get jobs, they want to build the economy, they want to set up lives here, and they want to make the country better just like all of our ancestors did. So the biggest thing we're combating, I think, are misconceptions that are unfortunately in the discussions of the moment. I think our biggest impact is that one is we're seeing fewer refugees enter the United States of America, so that's a troubling statistic. And the second thing is that there's less of a spirit of welcome in some cases because of what's happening nationally. And then finally, I think it's important to note that a lot of people who are here lawfully, that have every right to be in the United States, are living in fear right now. They're concerned about being picked up by ICE. They're concerned about things that they shouldn't be concerned about because they're lawfully here in the United States. My message to refugees is you are welcome here. You are needed in the United States. You belong here, and we want you to be happy and successful here. And our job is to help launch you. When people come to the United States as refugees, they get very little support from the government. They get a little bit of support from the community and groups like ours, and most of the work they do to integrate and be successful is work they do. And so we're proud to accompany refugees as they begin new lives here in New Hampshire.
Well, it's a way, every year we celebrate our clients. There's a lot to celebrate every year, so there's lots of folks that have graduated ESL classes, or they've gotten jobs, or their kids have graduated from school. So we just pick this day. It's around Juneteenth when we do it, and we just celebrate World Refugee Day at this time. So this year we've picked a Saturday. Usually we've done it in the past on a weekday, and this is kind of a nice way for all our families to get here. And we have a lot of people from the community, so it's a great way to celebrate our community partners as well that support us in our work. I think there's just a lot of uncertainty, and certainly when the budget cuts and things like that impact our ability to provide certain services. So we're watching that very closely and trying to find ways to look for alternative funding sources, grants and things like that. Currently there's about 700 folks that are within 5-year period of services. So right now we're not receiving any new families, and that's a 90-day period if they were to come. And then we have services that go up to 5 years. So currently everyone here on our caseload is in that 5-year span. So during that 5 years they can come in and out of services as needed. So if a family is self-sufficient, they come off our programs, and then they can come back if something changes. Refugees play a huge role in our employment. We're an aging state, so a lot of our youth are moving out of state, and the rest of the population is nearing retirement age. Refugees fill a huge void in filling jobs and keeping businesses here in the state. So we're very supportive of that. We work with a lot of community partners, hospitals we contract with to teach English on site, and skill building training so that people can move into higher paying jobs, especially in healthcare, where there's a huge crisis shortage in that. And we're starting to see a lot of manufacturing companies come to us looking to tap into how we can support a career pathway for refugees in specified fields like advanced manufacturing.
performed an Indian classical dance on the occasion of World Refugee Day, and I think the setup here is so beautiful that everybody is connecting with each other, and this is so helpful. There's so much of free food and free resources for all the kids, and I think everybody is like enjoying and being themselves. So yeah, it's a great event to connect with each other and share their opinions about whatever they're going through. As we can see today, it's really diverse over here. There are people from different parts of country here, and today America's government is doing a great work by providing shelters and so many opportunities to not just for their people, but then to all diverse people over here, and I think that's a great initiative. And all these small events that are being conducted here is also a great initiative for the people to connect and grow in their particular field. Or
yeah, the event is really great. I love the World Refugee Day because we can know different cultures, because there is a lot of people from different countries, so there has a lot of different cultures like food and dancing, and the people that we can meet it is really fun for me. It is really appreciated that for the World Refugee Day that I can join, and everyone join it, and everyone are enjoy the food from different country, and they can see how is the dance from the different country and singing. So I want to say the appreciated from the organization, they made it. It is really appreciated that everyone can learn and see.
Yeah, John Lu is my name. I think this event is so good. I love it because we meet different kinds of people, you know, different kinds of cultures. So this is amazing, you know. I love it. You should love it too. Next time, don't miss. You gotta be here. We gotta all be here, okay, to support. This is amazing. Never give up. Remember, one day things will be fine. Be strong. That's what I can tell you. Be strong, courageous. One day things will be fine. Take it easy. It's gonna be fine.